Hello everybody, my name is Paulina and I'm very new to making videos, but with recent changes I just thought I would take this opportunity just to use my platform just to educate those that are going through similar situations, and as such I'm going to do this video just focused on two tests that I recently got done, which was the nerve conduction velocity test and the EMG. Just so if you're similar to me, when I was told I was getting this test, I looked on YouTube just to find out like people's experience, and because sometimes I heard, oh, it's gonna be painful, and I'm like, I'm a little nervous about that. So I just like to get some insight. So I wanted to provide that to others since I recently got that done. So the nerve conduction velocity test is normally done together with the EMG test. And when I say it was quick, it was very quick. I spent more time just waiting for the doctor to come in. So first they started with the nerve conduction velocity test. What did they do? I'm sorry. Yeah, they did the nerve conduction velocity test. And the technician, he just put like little stickers on my hand. He put like 3 stickers and he would just move them around. And then they have this little electrode where they just kind of zap in different locations that they know to test the different nerve, not the cranial nerves, I'm sorry, the roots. So like they'll test like your goodness gracious, my mind. So they'll provide a zap and they see how long it takes for the nerve to conduct that impulse. And they do that on both your left arm and your right arm. I was having issues in my left arm, so they started there and they record how long it takes. So my personal opinion, it did not hurt at all. Like, it's just a different sensation. It's like a little bit of a shock. Like if you're walking with socks on your feet and you touch something and you get a little zap, that's what it felt like. They do one at like a lower impulse, and not just to get you familiar, and then do one at a slightly larger one, like when they did my triceps one here. That one I think was the most like kind of surprising, but it wasn't painful, like not like crying or anything like that. It's just different. But the technician was really nice about like, okay, here it comes and things like that. So I don't think it's anything you need to worry about when you go in and they tell you have to get a nerve conduction test and they're like, oh, it's like it is electricity, but it's not, you're not being electrocuted in the way that you feel like it might be very painful. Because that was my worry. I thought I was gonna be like crying. I don't know why. And then, so they did it on both arms. Maybe it took 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes max. It was really quick. And then the EMG, so this is where they test the nerve and muscle function. And this one, they take like, it's similar to a acupuncture needle, and the doctor actually comes in and does this. The neurologist came in and he'll just poke like several spots on your arm. They only did it on one of my arms and then my neck. And honestly, this one was just a very, like the needle is very fine, not very painful, but it is more painful than the EMG to me. It was, but it wasn't, again, it wasn't like nothing that you cry about, but they like just stick it in. And the only, the most uncomfortable part is when they like move the needle around. And he only did that in like one of the locations. And then the other spot was the back of my neck. That one was actually a little more painful, but again, it's super short. I wouldn't worry about it. And that was just because I get neck spasms sometimes. So I think that's why it was more painful. But again, it's nothing I would worry about. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them below, and I would love to answer them. Because again, I feel like going through all these processes, the scary part, if you will, is just the unknown, like other people's experiences and things like that. So as I develop this channel to whatever it will become, I promise I'll get better. And my hope is just to provide some relief for others on similar journeys.